Welcome back to This Week, and my conversation with Nashville District Attorney General Glenn Funk over proposed legislation that would keep folks deemed incompetent to stand trial for possessing guns. This law, if it becomes law, and it's got bipartisan support, congratulations on that, it could save lives. There's a couple of high-profile cases where, had this law been in effect, maybe some lives would have been saved. The Belmont student, Julie Ludwig, I know you can't talk about all that, but this has the potential to get weapons out of dangerous people's hands that could commit other crimes.
100%. And I cannot talk about any pending case.
Sure.
But there are a number of individuals who the criminal justice system does not have the tools necessary to make sure that we're going to be able to keep the community safe from those individuals. Not only the commitment part and having inpatient treatment, but also the possession of a gun aspect to this new legislation. Right. Those are key components to keeping Nashville safe. With regards to the proliferation of weapons, someone who is determined to get their hands on a gun, a lot of times we might not be able to keep that from, prevent that from happening just because legally a person cannot buy or possess a gun. But anything we can do to take steps in the right direction, plus if we've made it harder for them to get a gun and then the police see them with a gun, they'll be able to make the arrest, disarm the person, and then let the court system deal with the offender.
This legislation seems to fill some cracks in the system in that it actually gives some help to people who need help, and it also can prevent possible future crimes. It takes care of two really important aspects.
And it allows the police to take interventionary steps when they see someone who has already been found to be incompetent possessing a weapon before that weapon even gets used. I've been working with legislative leadership. I have not worked with the governor's office on this, but I don't believe that the legislature would be making these moves unless they'd already spoken with the governor. The fact that this is a priority for leadership, and the fact that at least the first piece of this already got through the House, vote of 89 to 1 to 2. How many times do you see major pieces of legislation backed like that? I think as a state, we recognize that these are very real issues, and I'm really excited to see bipartisan efforts in a way that maybe that'll serve as a model going forward for some other legislation.
That was my next question. Obviously, you don't want to get the horse before the cart, but we've had the Covenant shooting, and those folks who had the special session, and they want something done. Is this the opening of a door to at least have those discussions, even if legislation doesn't get approved, but to continue to have those discussions with these folks who are looking for help?
All right. Well, anytime that I'm talking to legislators and we're able to work together on some issues, then I'm hopeful that I'll be invited to the table as we discuss other issues. I understand that these are very complex and difficult matters, and I understand that as a state we have people that feel very strongly, and gun control is a wedge issue. I'm all about public safety. If the work that we're doing on this issue leads us to be able to have further discussions, then I'm certainly welcome and thankful that we're able to start those processes.
Nashville District Attorney General Glenn Funk, appreciate your time and your insights, sir.
Glad to be here.
Stay with us. This Week continues in a moment. That will do it for another edition of This Week. Thank you for joining us.